This is my best friend. Hold on. Bitch, what's wrong with you? And they like, why is you crying? Like, what's wrong with you? They was not fucking with it. They kept telling my ass, no. Get out, you gotta go. I didn't even feel me hit the floor. I just know I hit the floor because I hit the fucking floor. Hey y'all, it's been a very long time since I actually sat down and like made a sit down video. Really what I was trying to do, I was trying to like kind of like 30-inch bust down. Okay, for real. I was kind of like trying to find my niche, and I was more so leaning towards my niche being like vlogs, spending a day in my life and stuff like that. But I come to realize I don't have a fucking niche. Because on a day-to-day basis, I don't do the same shit. Like, niches basically are like a theme, somewhat, kinda. I don't have that. Like, I just do what I do, and I do how I do it, and y'all like what I do, and y'all like how I do it. That was sweet. Y'all like my story times and stuff like that, so that'll be dumb if I did story times right. Y'all fuck with my story times, so y'all subscribe, right? Then I just go straight to vlogging all the time, and you know, like, I'm not doing the shit that y'all fuck with me for. And I like doing story times anyways, because I like talking. I talk my ass off. And yeah, I just feel like I'm not gonna have a niche. I'm just gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do vlogs sometimes. I'm gonna do anything I want to record, I'm gonna do it. Boom. So this topic has really been like, I would say highly requested, like so many times I don't even feel like going back and looking for it every time that y'all said it. This is the story time on the first time I took edible, and this is the exact reason why I never touched weed a day in my life. After that, I never took an edible. I never even looked towards the edible. I never smoked the blunt. I never touched the blunt. It's just not for me, clearly. Is you focused on me or what? Y'all, I do have a vlog though, but I'm having storage problems again, so y'all might not see that till next month. But until next month, I'm gonna be doing shit for y'all. You feel it? Feel it? I'm talking too much. All right, Fro, let me get started. It was 2020. I would say, I think I'm gonna say March. I'm pretty sure it was March of 2020. And this is when, you know, we was on lockdown, because that's when the coronavirus had just came out and shit like that. So, you know, we was out of school, we was on lockdown. This was my senior year. I was 18 years old, just turned 18 2 months prior. And you know, it was like basically a YOLO type thing, you feel it? Me and my best friend was together 24/7. Like, it was not a time that I was not with her, she was not with me type shit. One of our friends from high school, he was a friend, but he wasn't a friend. He was a friend. He was an associate. He was cool. We was cool. You feel it? Like, we wasn't locked in, you know, switching up. It was just cool. We would like text from time to time. It was like not just me and him friendship type thing. It was me, her, and him. Like, we all was friends. Like, you feel it? So one day, I think me and my best friend had maybe posted something like, what's the move today? You know how back in the day we was like, what's the move? Yeah, we posted like, what's the move? And he had a move. He hit us up like, yeah, we can come pick y'all up and da-da-da. I don't even think it was a specific plan. Like, we didn't have shit to do. It was like on some let's just come chill type shit. So that's what we did. We had went with him. He had took us to McDonald's. He had paid for our breakfast. That's what you call a gentleman right there. He was just our friend and he paid for our breakfast. That's crazy. I never had a nigga do that for me. I'm just playing. I need a name to call them. It was two of them. One was our friend and one was his friend. I'm gonna call our friend Leaf, and I'm gonna call his friend Branch. Leaf had picked us up. Me and my best friend was in the backseat. We was all just chilling. We went to go get breakfast. Then we went to Leaf's uncle's house. Me and Bestie was just in the car. We were just chilling in the car. Literally. He had to take care of some business at his uncle's house. We were just chilling in the car waiting until he was done type shit. So he comes back outside from his uncle's house and he had an edible. The edible was a cookie. If I'm not mistaken, it had to be 2 cookies in there. It was 4 of us, so I'm pretty sure he bought 2 cookies. I'm pretty sure it was 2. You know, me and my best friend, we never ever did an edible. We never ever smoked weed. We don't know shit about being high. They asked, do y'all want a piece? We looked at each other. Fuck it. Yo, we're 18. Like, let's turn up. Plus, I feel like they did it all the time. Like, They do it. They be having fun when they like, everybody make high seem like so like, you know, I just wanted to try it out. Fuck it. I took a piece, she took a piece. But it was a cookie. They gave us our own cookie. The cookie was about, it was about this big. The cookie was about this, that's doodle on there. That ain't real doodle. But it was about this big for real. It was either that big or a little bigger. No cap. She had pieced it and I had pieced it. I took like this much of a piece. And she took about the same. A couple minutes passed and we like nothing has happened. Like we were just ready to feel the like ready to feel what everybody else be feeling. So we asked for another piece. Them knowing what it does and us not knowing, we took another piece. After we both took, it was only like probably this much of the cookie left, like this side. We took not the whole piece because they wouldn't let us take the whole piece because, you know, they know how that shit work. We didn't. We only left like this much of the cookie, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It was 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Goddamn. After that, we just in the car. We just chilling. We asked them like, how long does it take to kick in? Like what's going on? We're waiting on it's not coming, you know? They like, it's gonna kick in. It's gonna hit y'all when y'all least expect it. After a minute, I just stopped giving a fuck. Like, when it come, shit. Me and my bestie, we still in the back seat. Next thing you know, I look over, she crying. And I'm like, bestie, what's wrong with you? And she just like, I don't know. Something's wrong with me. Completely forgetting we took the fucking edible. Like, they asking her what's wrong because she's crying. Like, everybody like, what's wrong and shit like that. But you know, I'm her best friend, so I'm more concerned than anybody. Like, hold the fuck on. This is my best friend. Hold on. Bitch, what's wrong with you? She just keeps saying, I don't know. The fuck you mean you don't know? In the middle, like literally in the middle of me trying to figure out what's wrong with her, it just went blank. I couldn't hear them asking her what's wrong no more. I couldn't hear her crying no more. I couldn't hear the radio. I couldn't even hear the fucking car driving. It was nothing. All I heard was me breathing. Like, if you were inside my body and I was doing this, that's literally what it sounded like. So as she's crying, my ears just went blank as fuck. All I hear is me breathing. I'm like, y'all. They still trying to figure out what's wrong with her. So I'm like, y'all. They like, what? I'm like, can y'all hear me breathing? They thinking I'm tweaking. They like, the fuck? What do you mean? I'm like, no, for real, listen. Like, I'm dead ass serious, y'all. I'm scared too. I'm like, no, y'all, listen to me for real. Can y'all hear me breathing? And I'm like, all I hear was me breathing. Like, I can hear them saying like, no, they don't hear me breathing. But after they responded, it went blank again and all I can hear is me breathing. No, listen, you can hear my breath. After they told me they couldn't hear me breathing, I just knew I wasn't tripping. I'm like, hold the fuck on. I'm just zoned out. I can't hear my best friend crying or nothing. Next thing you know, I started crying. Why the fuck am I crying? And they like, why is you crying? Like, what's wrong with you? I'm just like, I don't know. My best friend cries. At first, I laughed it off. Like, the breathing, I kind of like giggled. Because what else is there to do? Then I just bust out crying because she was crying. My best friend like, no, take me home. I'm like, I don't want to go home. Because after I stopped crying, my heart was beating fast. I was just feeling like, you know, I was feeling good a little bit. I'm like, no, don't take me home. I ain't going home. Da, da, da. So I called my friend. I'm on FaceTime my friend. Mind you, my friend that I'm FaceTiming, she smokes weed all the time. So she know how this feel. And she know that I wasn't a smoker. So my first thing was, like, shit, call Gigi. Why not call Gigi? Like, Gigi, like, I'm calling Gigi to tell her, like, Gigi, look, I'm high type shit. So I'm like, Gigi, I took the edible, da, 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 because, you know, I'm doing the shit they do type shit. Bitch, where you at? I'm about to come with you, da, da, da. She's cracking up. Mind you, we talked from the 10 minutes after I got hot to the time we got back to my best friend's house because they was taking us home. Because she want to keep crying, talk about she want to go home. They don't know what the fuck to do with two bitches in the back crying. So as we on our way home, I'm on the phone. I'm like, yeah, where you at? Where you at? I want to tell them drop me off with you. Da, da, da. I don't really know her response. All I know is she was laughing for real. I'm like, G, where you at? G, where you at? This way, I'm coming. She laughing, whatever, like that. We get to the house. My best friend is still fucking crying. If anybody knows my best friend, you know that she's a fucking crybaby. I love you, bitch, but you know you sensitive as fuck. Anyways, we get to her house. She gets out the car. She's like, come on, bestie. I'm like, no, I'm not going home. I'm like, y'all, come on, take me with y'all. I'm not going. They was not fucking with it. They're like, no, y'all gotta go. Y'all tweaking. Hold the fuck on. So you get me high for the first time, and you drop me off at the crib. What if my mama was there? You know, like anything. We could have got in trouble. We could have got our ass beat. Y'all putting us out for something y'all did. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. She gets out the car because I wasn't going with her, and I told them I'm not going with her. Like, I'm coming with y'all, or y'all dropping me off with my friend. I'm not going in the house. Shit, I feel good type shit. They kept telling my ass, no, get out. You gotta go. After like so many times of asking and so many times of them telling me the same shit, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna have to leave. But give me another piece of that, because I'm gonna need it for later. The way I was feeling at this moment, it was cool. Like, I'm like, yeah, give me another piece, because when this wear off, I'm gonna take another one. They're like, nah, bro. Oh, you ain't getting no more. I'm like, y'all, please, if y'all give me a piece, I'll get out. They like, no, they not fucking with it. They was not fucking with it. They like, no, you can't get no more. My best friend's little brother was there, and her 2 older sisters. Her mama wasn't there. Her little brother, he only like a year or 2 younger than us, so he's not like a little ass brother. They come outside to get me because she go in the house crying, telling them to come get me. They come outside. They like, Imani, come on. They pulling me out the car like something wrong with me. They like, come on, Imani, come on. Like the way they was doing it, they was making it seem like I was a fucking crackhead or something. I'm like, man, I'm cool. Whole time, I'm not cool. Mind y'all, I'm still on the phone with G the whole time. They pulled me out the car. So at this point, I'm laughing. Like, I'm just cracking the fuck up. I don't know why. I'm just laughing hysterically. Like, the funniest shit in the world just happened. I remember where the car was, like how far the car was from the house, but I don't remember the walk there. I don't even remember going up the stairs to get in the house. All I remember is when I got in the house, I'm on the phone with Gianna. I'm like, Gianna, bro, they dragged me in this bitch like a dog, and bust out laughing and hit the floor. I didn't even feel me hit the floor. I just know I hit the floor because I hit the fucking floor. She kept telling me to chill and she kept laughing. I don't know what she said after, before, whatever. All I know is she was telling me to chill and she kept laughing. So they takes us back in my best friend room. We get in the house, and the moment we stepped in the house, we started tweaking. They took us in the back room. They trying to tell us to calm down. They trying to tell us to drink water, to lay down, to go to sleep so it can wear off. We was making raps. We was just making videos. Like, I'm about to put the clips in here when we was making raps and shit like that. I'm gonna show y'all. Me and my bestie in this bitch. Bestie rap. I'm in the back seat of the car. Hey, I'm in the... My turn. You make the beat. I rap. That's a weak beat. Give me a hard beat. I push you to the wall. I push you to the floor. I push you to the door. I push you gotta go. Oh. We quieting it down. We doing good. I'm Mims. Oh my gosh, I'm talking bro. They was recording videos, and I'm kind of glad they did, because if they didn't, I probably wouldn't remember the shit. No cap. They like, we need to lay down, we need to drink some water and stuff like that. We need to go to sleep. So my best friend, she laying down, she trying to force herself to sleep. And I'm up. I called my other friend. Y'all, at this time, I was literally feeling like I was fucking laced. I wouldn't even lie to you. Damn, bitch, it's only on for 2 seconds. I didn't think this was gonna last for a whole lifetime. I wouldn't have never did that shit. I feel like they drugged me, bitch. They must have, I'm about to be a fucking crackhead. I couldn't control shit I was doing. Like, I was going from laughing to looking at my best friend crying to crying with her just because she was crying. I went to thinking I was laced. I was crying. Like, it was just so much. My best friend was crying the whole time. I was laughing. Only time I cried is when she cried. Like, She made me cry every time. It was so crazy. My best friend kept telling me like, lay down, let's go to sleep, crying. So I'm like, fuck it, like she gonna keep crying. So I'm gonna just lay down and try to go to sleep for her. And plus, I didn't like the feeling. Like the feeling started getting crazy as hell. Like at first it was cool, but after that it was like, oh fuck no. If this is how crackheads feel, I don't want to feel this shit. No. And I closed my eyes to go to sleep, and the room was fucking spinning. It felt like I just did 20 backflips back to motherfucking back. And the spinning never stopped. I'm like, fuck no. Got back up. I'm like, y'all, I cannot go to sleep. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, it made me feel like I had to throw up and everything. I'm like, no, ma'am. They made me lay down. Like, Imani laid down because I kept tweaking. Like, we was yelling. When we thought we were talking in our indoor voices, we definitely was not. We was talking like we was at a fucking football stadium. Be for real. They made me lay down or whatever like that. And I kept trying to go to sleep, but it was just, I was just so fucking dizzy. And then it got to a point where I just opened my eyes when I got too dizzy. And then I closed them again. And then I just kept doing that until eventually I went to sleep. Mind y'all, we was high already off the edible at 11, 12 o'clock in the morning. Like 11 in the morning, 12 o'clock afternoon type shit. We was early as hell with it. And when I finally went to sleep, we woke back up late as hell, like 5, 6 o'clock later that day. Like we went to sleep, woke up, it was still there, but not as bad. We definitely went to sleep again because we seen that, you know, sleeping was helping it wear off. So we did go to sleep again. But after that, we woke up. I just decided from there on out, I don't want to be high. I never want to do drugs. From that day, like 2020, it's 2023. I have never, and I will never. That's not a feeling I want to feel again, I promise you. This story time probably short. It's probably not as entertaining as my other story times, but you know, y'all been asking for it, so I'm just giving y'all what y'all asking for, really. It's just the experience that I kind of did want to share. I low-key, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably seen some of these videos already. That was my experience of my first time taking edibles. Something I would never do again. I wouldn't say like I regret it, but it's just something I wouldn't do again. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to me. I don't like saying it. Like, that just seemed like so corny. I feel like if you want to like it, you're going to like it. If you want to comment, you're going to comment. If you want to subscribe, then you're going to do that, you know? If y'all do want to comment, y'all can do that. If y'all want to subscribe, you really should. But I also want to know what other videos I want to see because I'm ready. I got my camera. I'm ready to make it happen. Until then, bye.